Hi, how are you guys doing today? I hope you all are having a great day. I'm sitting here in my guest bedroom downstairs, and I wanted to update you guys on my TTC journey and basically just what's been going on in my life as of late. So that's what I'm doing here. And this room is the quietest. Benson's sleeping right now, so it's a good opportunity for me just to pop on and pretty much let you guys know how everything is. Having said that, I did want to address one thing, and it basically is not a big deal at all, but when I filmed my what I eat in a day video, you guys were really awesome and very encouraging, and everybody just said really nice things. There were a few of you guys that were concerned about my diet and me being vegetarian as far as trying to conceive, and I did want to just basically clear the air. I first want to say that the people that did message me about my vegetarian diet affecting my ability to conceive, I know that those people are coming from a loving place, so I 100% appreciate all of the concern and the helpful comments. I did want to just say though that I have had blood work done basically in the last month, and all the tests came back perfectly fine, with the exception of my vitamin D, but I think a lot of people are deficient in vitamin D, at least that's what my doctor said, so it wasn't very concerning, and it wasn't like extremely low by any means. I have been vegetarian for 15 years, so my body has definitely gotten used to it. I will say initially when I first became vegetarian, I did it all wrong. I was eating all the wrong foods, but over the years, I have really learned to listen to my body and figure out exactly what it needs and when it needs it. Protein is the least of my concerns. I know a lot of you guys feel like when you're vegetarian you need more protein, but in all honesty, I get more than enough protein during the day. The iron is what I need to focus on, and you can get iron from leafy greens. Tons of vegetables have iron in them as well. So as long as I just make sure that I'm eating enough of that, then I'm usually fine, and I can tell if I'm feeling a little shaky or weak. I just need to eat different things. But for the most part, I typically have great energy levels during the day. I mean, I'm running around chasing after a 2-year-old, and I still work, and so I feel great. I don't have any issues, and with the blood work coming back, I feel even better because basically my internal health is great. They see no reason to be feeling like I'm insufficient in anything. So that is all for that. Now to address the TTC. No, I am not pregnant yet. It has been now 18 months of actively trying to conceive, and I've had my ups and downs. For those of you guys that are going through the same thing or that have dealt with this in the past, you all know how much of a roller coaster ride it is to try every month to create a human. It's not as easy as it sounds, and some people are very fortunate and they get pregnant right away. Tim and I haven't been as lucky, and that's okay. Our marriage is still really strong. We are still keeping positive. I know a lot of you guys, your gut initial reaction is going to be like, relax. And that's great for you to say, and that's an easy way to just put a comment down and say you need to relax and it'll happen, but that's not true. And for a lot of women that read those comments, it can be kind of hurtful, because I will tell you right now that I have had some of the most relaxing months that I've had in my life during this TTC journey, and it has really nothing to do with being relaxed. I mean, I shouldn't say nothing. It does, your stress level, everything like that does have, you know, an effect on your body and the way that your body processes your hormones and whatnot. However, my normal stressors during the day, you know, having a 2-year-old, running a household, paying bills, taking care of functions that are going on all the time. I have 3 animals that I need to make sure are healthy and getting walked and being taken care of. So just normal everyday chaos, I will say, is my biggest stressor, and that's just life in general, and we all have those responsibilities that we have to deal with. I don't feel like I am stressed out about the trying to conceive process. I do get emotional, I get sad, I get frustrated, I get disappointed. I have these emotions, but I don't get stressed out. I'm not feeling like, oh, I'm just so stressed about this. That's not the emotion that I have. When my period starts, I feel more of a sadness, a questioning within myself. All these tests have come back to be normal. All the doctors have said that everything looks great on both ends, on Tim's side and my side. We're both healthy. We're in the age range which we are able to have children. So I think it's more of a frustration of not knowing why. And I know that a lot of you guys say it will happen when it happens. And yes, that is true. It will happen when it happens. But I do have to consider my age, and I know some of you guys are gonna say, you're so young still. I am 33 years old, and I'm not the person that wants to be having kids in my 40s. That's just not me. Some women, more power to you if you are comfortable having children up until your 40s and some even 50s. But for me, I want to be done having kids in my 40s because I have other goals, I have other plans for my future. So with that being said, obviously, I've said this in several of my other videos, it's not within my control. I have no way to make this happen. So if it doesn't happen for us, Tim and I have talked about it, and this is very personal. And I'm sharing it with you guys because I know that there's some of you guys out there that are in the same boat as we are, and it's just a sucky feeling and it's a sucky situation. And when you come to terms with maybe it won't happen, maybe this just isn't in the cards for us, maybe one child is all we need and that's all we're gonna get, but let me just say, I am so lucky and I feel so fortunate to have had my one baby so far, Benson. He's a wonderful child. He is everything I would ever want in a child, and he does give me a feeling of completion. So if that was it, that's it. But of course I've always wanted to have 2 kids, maybe even 3. For a while I was tracking everything, and I went to the doctor, as I just previously said, and had some testing done. And when you keep hearing that everything's fine and you keep trying different things, I feel like it's just my body's way of saying, like, it's not the right time, it's not happening yet. So I'm just gonna take a step back from all of it and just try not even thinking about having a second child. Like, just living as if we are a 1-child family and that's all we're gonna have. And I feel like for me, that's just gonna be the easiest on my emotions because it does hurt. It does feel sad. For me personally, this is just something that is going to ease my sadness and my grieving every month, because I feel like I'm grieving a non-existent child, and that feeling is so hard to overcome because it's just it's so hard to explain. But if you guys are feeling this way, or if you've been in the same situation, I'm sure you guys understand. In conclusion, my hope is that this video will help some people out, and just being candid and honest with you guys about some of the feelings that I've been having, and Tim as well. Like, I don't want to speak for him, he's not here, but we do go through these feelings together. This is something that we have an open line of communication in our marriage. So anytime one of us is feeling sad or just down about the situation, we always talk about it. We always try to help each other feel better. But again, when we're both going through it, it's really hard. It's nice to have a partner that really cares deeply as much as you do, and that also can understand to an extent the feeling of being sad. And it's okay to be sad. It's a healthy feeling, it's a healthy emotion. And I just want you guys to know that as much as I would love to say this has been so easy and we're still like super positive, we are positive, but it's not easy. It's not something that I can't just turn off I wish I could go 3 months without thinking about this, a solid 3 months and not think about this at all. and just live my life. I wish I had that type of brain, but it's really hard to turn that part of your brain off and just not think about it, especially when your cycle's about to start and you're, you know, is it gonna happen, is it not? To finish up this little update with you guys, I did want to film a Q&A with Tim, my husband, and do like a marriage Q&A. If you guys are interested in a video like that, please comment down below. Let me know if you guys want to see something like that. And if you are interested, I will be posting a photo, and I will announce this again in another video, but I want to post a photo on Instagram, and on that photo, if you guys could just comment any questions that you guys have. No questions are off limits. I want to be as open and honest with you guys as possible, and Tim's on board as well. So if you guys want to see that video, I am more than happy to film that for you guys. And our anniversary is actually on the 21st of this month. So it'll be 5 years for us, and I thought what better time than now to film a marriage Q&A and just kind of like clear the air on any questions that you guys may have for us. So give this video a thumbs up if you want to see that. Give it a thumbs up if you guys like these little updates that I've been doing here and there. I try not to do it too much. But yeah, anyways, subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. I do tons of Trader Joe's hauls, cooking videos. I try to trickle in some of my life here and there as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!